Hey, what is going on, YouTube? Hope you guys are all having a great day so far. So, yeah, the Montreal Canadiens lose again tonight against the New York Rangers in a very pathetic way. The game was fast. The game went really fast. It's not even 10 p.m. I've watched the entirety of the celebration for Team Canada, and I'm still around the same time to do my review, so I don't know what was going on. Did not watch half the game, did not watch 0 second of that third period because I was watching Canada versus Czechia, I'm not gonna lie. So there's nothing really much to say about the game because I didn't really watch it. I'm gonna talk about a couple of things. First things first, Jake Allen played a really good game overall, but when the Rangers scored their 3 goals, he looked pretty weak. So overall, it was the best game for the Canadiens. They played an overall better game than they did in the entirety of their trip in away games. It was their best game in a while. They got a lot of chances offensively. They played some decent hockey overall. They just struggled with their scoring chance. They couldn't hit the net. They only had 17 shots. It was really, really rough to watch. They got a lot of scoring opportunities, but they were not hitting the net. So big issue there for the Canadiens. When you can't hit the net, you can't score. Arbor Jacki got another point. He's on pace for 33 points in his rookie season as a defenseman. That is really good. He's looking like a top 10 pick in the draft right now. Arbor Jacki is an absolute steal by Bergevin in his management back then. Armia gets his first goal of the season as well. That's some good news. Might give him a bit of confidence. I'm happy for once they did not bench Slafkovsky after he made a mistake. He made a mistake on the power play, ended up into Chris Kreider scoring a goal. They did not bench him after that. They kept him on that same line, and I'm happy with that. At least they're giving him a chance to redeem himself. I heard that he's probably going to get sent to Laval in the coming days or coming weeks, so that's a good thing as well. It's going to help him gain his confidence back a lot. Kaden Goulet is missing to this team. He was the best defenseman, and it's noticeable that he's not there. We're going to get some updates really soon about Kaden Goulet, and I hope it's not too long-term of an injury because it's going to be really difficult for the Canadiens to play decent. Suzuki, Caulfield, Dog had a pretty difficult game. They couldn't really take on their opportunities a bit like the beginning of the season. Suzuki got selected for the All-Star game. I invite you guys to go vote for Jacki and Cole Caulfield for the All-Star game. Would be nice to see one of those two go to the All-Star game in February. Suzuki back-to-back All-Star, so that's good for him. That's good for his confidence. They say they don't care, but I'm sure it's cool. Getting nominated as an all-star is always cool. Overall a better game. They weren't able of hitting the net, scoring their opportunities. They struggled in 5 minutes of the second period, and the Rangers scored 3 goals. Allen looked weak on those 3 goals. If it was not for that 5, 6, 7 minutes in the second period, maybe the Canadiens would have won that game. They played solid for the major part of this game. Power play is still very, very bad. Alex Burrows really needs to be fired. I've been saying this since last year, but apparently they're not firing him anytime soon, so I don't know what's going to happen with that. Overall, it was a better game. We've seen some improvements, so that's some good news. If they can continue to improve and lose, so we can get Connor Bedard, that would be the best case scenario. But getting flipped 9-2, 7-2 is not ideal, even though it gives us a better chance to get Connor Bedard. I would have rather see them lose 3-2, 4-3, 4-2 in some close games where they actually can compete a little bit. That's my assessment of tonight's game between the Rangers and the Canadiens. They're going to play the St. Louis Blues Saturday and we're going to make another review for that game as well. Let's talk a bit about Team Canada, because Joshua Roy, again, had a really good game for Team Canada. He played solid, and he got the assist. He made the entirety of that play in overtime on Dylan Genter's goal to win Canada the gold medal. He also, on that play, became the best Quebec-born player ever to play in the World Juniors in terms of point. He got in front of Jonathan Huberdeau in the points leaderboard for Quebec-born players with his 19th point in 14 games in his World Juniors career. So that's some good news for Habs prospect Joshua Roy. Also earlier today in the game between Sweden and the USA, crazy game. I don't know what the hell was that. It was really fun to watch, really entertaining to watch. Lane Hudson did the same thing for the game-winning goal in overtime for the USA, got the assist, made everything on that play. He looked really good in that game. Lane Hudson, if he can continue his development, if he can grow a little bit, he's going to be a stud in the National Hockey League. Owen Beck, overall, in the highest time he got, played a really solid game. Like, we can't wait to see him have a bigger role with Team Canada in next year's tournament. It's going to be really entertaining. So overall, Philip Mashar, also for Team Slovakia, had a really good tournament. So for the World Juniors, it's a big W for Canadians prospect. Yeah, Joshua Roy being the MVP, because Joshua Roy is looking more and more like he's adapting his play to be as effective as possible in the National Hockey League. He said it last year that after playing a couple of preseason games, he saw that he needed to adapt his play to play in the NHL, and that's exactly what he's been doing. And we saw it in this tournament with Team Canada. Got the assist on the golden goal of Dylan Genter, and he's now 2 times World Junior Champion of the World. Joshua Roy with his second gold medal in less than 6 months. So that's really good news for him. Yeah, that game was amazing. Congrats to Team Czechia, because yeah, Team Czechia has been dominating this tournament. They've been really good, surprising. A lot of good players on that team that are going to be some good NHLers. So yeah, it sucks for them. I was actually sad seeing them cry on the ice. It's never fun to watch, but they can be proud of themselves, because they played a heck of a tournament and they were that close of beating the best hockey country in the world in the final. Could have gone either way. It was a pretty solid game for both teams. It was even all game long, and yeah, Canada could have lost that game because Czechia was a heck of a team. I think they were the best team Team Canada faced all tournament long. So yeah, that's it for today's video. I made kind of half review of the Canadians, half review of Team Canada, because I've watched only half the game of the Canadians. So yeah, I watched the highlights of the game before making this video, just to be sure of what I was gonna say, because I was focused on Team Canada's game. I'm not gonna lie, it probably was like that for all of you guys, so please forgive me. We're gonna get back at like the regular stuff on Saturday for the Canadians versus Blues game. It's been your boy Tropical Habs. Have a nice rest of your day. Have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow for another video. Yeah, leave a like, subscribe, and bye-bye.